slippery. He's gonna find ways to slip through cracks, slide off guys, head fake, up and unders. He's got all that in his bag.
Taj Green back to basket, body fake, no good for the finish. Paliza comes up with the rebound. Onwas. Catch and shoot, Pat Whelan, and you already know Johnson pushing the ball forward now for the Eagles, going all the way and intercepted now by Onwas. This is really scrappy early on here. Quade Green for three, and it's good. Wide open triple.
Good job holding up there, fighting through screens. You're going to see a lot of pin downs, a lot of pin down action from Caledonia.
Oh, damn, Taj Green throwing it in the lane.
Lisa is the same every time. As you see Jordan Johnson pushing it downhill, great pass there.
But nice handles there from Larry Austin Jr. to get to the bucket. That's Patrick Whelan now, hands the ball back over to Paliza once again. Straight in his hands.
Relatively good look, and he just misses it there.
Well, Fraser Malcolm coming off the bench has been revitalized, really, as Defoe drops it in for two. Revitalized for the Caledonia Gladiators. Baldwin sets the screen. Bothwell in and out, driving onto the left, and that's a real patient offense from Caledonia.
It doesn't have to happen smoothly, but it has to happen at some point. You have to have a brain and, you know, use your IQ and think the game as Caledonia is right now. That's a beautiful pass from Oscar Baldwin.
Exceptional triple as well from Fraser Malcolm, knocking down the 7th triple of the game for the Gladiators. Inside, though, Del Pesh coming off the bench, stopping it in the rims with two hands. Convenience is key, just like 7-Eleven. Caledonia Gladiators are 7-Eleven from 27 to 16. Let's see if the Eagles can gather themselves as Del Pesh gets another jam underneath the bucket. It will be a Newcastle ball as well. Here is Mike Bothwell. One-on-one with McGill. Josh Ward-Hibbert hesitant to help, but Bothwell right on time. Caledonia have the ability to run him at the 1 and the 2.
I was just gonna say, you hit it right on the head. It kind of gives him that versatility. You can play Quade Green off the ball and Michael Bothwell on, or vice versa.
Josh Ward-Hibbert from Derby going to the left hand here. Baldwin. I think he was a little surprised that he got past the defender, didn't quite get the footwork right, couldn't get the finish. Josh Ward-Hibbert steaming ahead again, onto the left hand, another 2 points for him. Just extending out of Oscar Baldwin on that offensive foul. The Josh Ward-Hibbert second. One thing's for sure is Newcastle have slowed down the Gladiators now. They're not scoring at quite the same rate as they were. As Del Pesh cocks one back and stuffs it with his right hand this time. He can get up there, big fella.
It's skill for a big to space the floor and get into the paint and be where you're supposed to. And that's what Newcastle has to do.
Well, Clifton Moore Jr. gets it into the hands of Kyle Johnson, the lay-in for two.
Doesn't just have to be scoring the ball.
Ward-Hibbert gets the ball inside to Del Pesh. To the right hand. Hey, listen, Malcolm Del Pesh, and I've said this numerous times, both the Del Peshes haven't had a great season.
From Newcastle, more energy as you see a bigger guard now on Quade Green. Don't matter. go right to the cup.
Tough take there from Quade Green in this game. Check this out. Bye-bye, Larry Austin Jr. On to the right hand. Makes it more comfortable to shoot the ball. Fundamentals.
Gives you more room for errors. You see this middle ball screen again. Good adjustment. Quade Green, he's going to win that one. Tough finish there. Caledonia gets a break there. Whelan wanted a foul. He was complaining about a foul coming down the court and almost gave up a transition basket. There you go again. Caledonia having trouble with that ice defense. Put the ball in the middle of the floor where you're having some success.
They've been right on the heels.
Caledonia. There you go.
Clifton Moore Jr. taking his frustration out on the rims.
Yeah, and I think he was frustrated because he was open 3 different times on that possession, and third time was the charm.
Here's the ball rotation, the chance for Clifton Moore. The Gladiators defending their keep. As Johnson fires up the 3, and there it is, finally breaking the deadlock for the Newcastle Eagles.
Got lucky earlier in the quarter. Quade Green went under on Jordan Johnson. Malcolm Del Pesh brings that big, strong, physical, athletic 5-man that can also apparently step out and knock down a shot. You owe that man an apology because you said he was not known for his jump shoot.
Yeah, well, he isn't, and that's why you were sounding so surprised. 15 points personal for Del Pesh, having a great ball game coming off the bench today for the Eagles. And now a strong drive there from Whelan to find Kyle Johnson. and Caledonia hit the triple left hand at the 45.
We'll take a look again. Malcolm Del Pes, great job, keeps him on his hip, throws it under the arm. Normally Kyle Johnson would be in the corner there, but throwing it backward.
Definitely continuing to make noise. That's Quade Green now. Looks to try and find the pass and saw Johnson turned away to try and settle the defender, but it was intercepted as Ricky McGill gets another 2 points on the board.
Easy bucket, even though he's very capable of making that shot.
McGill, bounce pass inside, is deflected away. Clifton Moore with his long reach, and now Mike Bothwell reading the defense and does well to hold that ball away from him. Lets out a little bit of roar of energy.
Sloppy here, turned into a little bit more sloppy like it did in the first quarter. But Caledonia, I'm like, don't play in my face.
Yeah. Well, you got another big game coming up tomorrow, which we'll talk about a little later on. Is Larry Austin Jr. finds a way to the bucket, finishing at the rim for 2.
There's that Spanish action again, the stack action as Michael Bothwell gets back downhill, gets to his left hand this time. 4 in a row for him.
And Princeton on last as they throw it over the top, and Green uses the screen. What a move that is by Green. He lets it fly at the rim. Wow, how he got through that gap, I do not know.
I've never heard that saying. Is that a thing?
No, I just made it up right now.
You just made it up? All right, see?
Here we go.
That's part of that. You putting rhymes in now. This part is poetry right now?
Yeah, this is it. Spoken word. Quade Green off the dribble. Mid-range money. Well, here is that play. Quade Green stepping in as Green has possession.
See, the kids have figured out how to act in front of the camera.
Yeah, they got it. Young people usually do. As Quade Green, defender in the blender, to the right hand for 2.
Not good spacing on this possession right now.
Oh, and well, that was interesting, the defensive rotation there. You would have seen Mike Bothwell pushed Quade Green, and in doing that action, he lost Ricky McGill behind him.
Yeah, a little kind of, Newcastle just got lucky. I don't even think Newcastle knew what they were doing there, but it was enough to, like you said, confuse or mix up Caledonia. Ricky McGill ends up with the layup, and that's good.
Green getting into that space. 30 points personal. Oh, Defoe sets the screen now for Jordan Johnson. A hard hedge there, or soft hedge, should I say, from Clifton Moore Jr. Retreats back to his defensive assignment, but Jordan Johnson goes to work on his defender and finishes.
Just kind of a ram screen there for Clifton Moore with the smaller Jordan Johnson. Quade Green set it. Jordan Johnson is going to deliver on time.
Jordan Johnson, pump fake. Mike Bothwell on his heels, going to the bucket. Don't jump. You're going to hit me. And there's the bucket and 1.